Hello, everybody. This is Dr. G, and I want to explain something very special to you. When I was a kid, when I was only 3 years old, I was already aware of why I was born. I knew what kind of work I was supposed to do, and that was to help save the world and heal people, take away suffering. So it's been taken over 5 decades to make me into who I am. I've been training 54 years. Today, on the 24th of May, 2025, this morning, after 11 full days, the culmination of the 11th day, I have been given, along with about 307 other people, the power of prayer. Now, this isn't children's play. This is a real, true empowerment for specifically the power of prayer to help people, animals, and the world. And although I will have special orders on what to do and when to do it, it means that for any of you or anybody that comes to see me in-depth healing, or if you attend, and please don't miss the full moon sevas from now on, those are free, and that is specifically all just prayer. But the power of prayer that was given to me only about an hour ago is not something to laugh at. This is the real deal. And I have been conditioned and prepared through 5 decades of suffering, all manner of suffering, to be able to do this for you, for humanity. And I have a real big soft spot, if any of you know me, for animals. So, this is an official announcement. Make sure you check depthhealing.org. Look for the full moon sevas. Do not miss them. Always try to attend on the actual live event. The recordings still have power while the moon is full, but if you're there during the collective, the power is exponential. And I will begin to call in from all over the world more and more people to that event. Get in to see me for your privates, and I will be giving people prayer along with their special healing and diksha. So all of that now is exponentially more powerful with me than it's ever been. Not that I'm a power person, but my channel of the divine grace is exponentially enhanced. And it is promised to me that it gets stronger and stronger and stronger the more I use it. If I don't use it, it is also promised to me that it will go away. Now, only about 30 minutes ago, I received a message. And I want you to really listen to this carefully, because I want you to understand what grace really is, what miracles really are, or at least what's possible. Way before COVID, I had a client in the United States who came to me. This lady had a tortured, and when I say tortured, I want you to envision real tortured life. Right from the get-go, from childhood, very young, throughout her entire life. Now, by the time she saw me, she would have been somewhere, in her late 30s. You never saw anyone with such a destroyed, wiped out life. It'd make you cry just to hear, just to see, and no matter what she did, it would turn against her. and I mean wipe her out. This lady didn't have a penny. If she got a penny, it would be, her house would be broken into, and it would be stolen along with all of her clothes and furniture. The car would be stolen. I would be with her usually every week. Never saw anything like it. And I used to give her dikshas and prayers. This is going way back. So the power of the dikshas I was transferring then compared to what I am able to transfer now would be like comparing you with an amoeba. And I used to give her the dikshas, the prayers, and then I'd try to help her in every way, in any way, with all my frequencies. And then one day, pretty much like everything just sort of, she was just finished. And I didn't hear from her just once in the odd while. Still the same, just destitute life, destitute, unbelievable. Well, the dikshas and the prayers from the divine did their job. And I just got the message here from her after I haven't heard from her in about over a year or so. Just like an Alice in Wonderland fairy tale, the divine rewrote her entire life. And when I say rewrote her entire life, I'm talking, because she gave me the details, complete love from a man that's very wealthy, very kind, very compassionate, loves her with all his heart. He's an older man, he's settled, he's a multi-millionaire. She has a massive farm and he's buying her a big home in Europe. I won't say the country. They're having an enormous wedding. She's being placed as a star with major, major actors. I won't mention any of their names so that no one can trace the movie. She's healthy. It is just no stop. And she wanted to call me to thank me for the dikshas and the prayers and all the things I taught her. Now, the things I taught her, that's from me. The dikshas and the prayers, that's the divine. Only the divine can rewrite your programs and give you a life like night and day. So her life was a cursed, horrible life to this beautiful, abundant, happy, loving life, surrounded with her friends, given everything, wanted, cherished, security, everything. That was given to her. That's called a miracle. Just like my miracle in 2014, I was as poor as a church mouse in a very unhappy marriage, just filled with anger. And then at the sacred chambers, I was given a blessing. They rewrote my life. I was put for about, I think, nearly 2 days in the state of Ananda, just causeless joy. I looked like I was nuts. I was singing and dancing, and I had no idea why. And then I'm suddenly a few months later in Thailand, and everything. I have this life now with Oi, and I'm happy. Only the divine can do that. To get that, you have to have intention and you have to have grace. So now I have the empowerment to get you the grace. Now my real work begins. So you get in to see me, and let's go to work. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.